Topping our news tonight, a federal judge rules an Auburn University lab tech arrested for allegedly selling date rape drugs is a danger to society and will remain in federal custody pending trial. The ruling was made today at Stephen Howard's detention and probable cause hearing. The judge also decided there was enough evidence to send the case to the grand jury. Newsletter 9's Elizabeth White was there. And Elizabeth, the judge had some strong words for this defendant as he denied bail.
Well, Barbara, he sure did. In a moment, we're going to highlight key testimony and evidence presented at today's hearing. Magistrate Judge Wallace Capel heard enough today to deny Howard's bond while accusing this Auburn University lab tech of being a rapist and saying he caused others to become rapists as well by selling them this date rape substance.
That he is a danger to our community.
Inside the Montgomery Federal Courthouse, U.S. attorneys won their first battle in court against 64-year-old Stephen Howard when the judge ordered him to be detained without bond while he awaits trial.
It's clear that if you were in the courtroom and you heard what he planned to do, that he is a danger to the community, and he's a danger to the women and daughters of our community.
Howard, an Auburn University chemistry lab tech in the polyfiber engineering department, was arrested Friday here at his home on Lee Road 2149 near Lochapoka High School after a 6-month federal investigation. The indictment alleges Howard used his AU license to purchase 1,4-butanediol, a legal analog of GHB, then sold more than a gallon of the date rape drug liquid to an undercover agent. With
the various things that he said to the undercover about what he would want to do to women, the fact that he has firearms, he was willing to display those firearms.
Video and audio of the buys between Howard and the agent were played in court. May 7th, Howard allegedly sold 20 ounces for $200 in the parking lot of the Auburn Walmart. On May 14th, Howard allegedly sold 100 ounces for $1,000 to an undercover at the South College Burger King. During the May 14th recording, Howard describes having sexual relations with 3 or 4 women who later, he says, passed out after using the drug. Howard also told the undercover he was so angry with 2 women, he was going to shave their heads, Nazi style, carve obscenities into their bodies with an X-Acto knife, then use ink to tattoo the words. Howard also showed the agent his pistol and referred to a 12-gauge shotgun as the N-word cutter. The 64-year-old's defense attorney says Howard was just shooting off at the mouth, saying his client had never been in any real legal trouble besides a DUI conviction. Prosecutors disagreed, and they are pleased Howard remains in federal custody.
Our community cannot tolerate the abuse of its daughters. And I will tell you this. Every single investigator assigned to this case will not tire and will not falter to find victims in this case. And we ask that anyone who believes that they have been dosed or that they have been abused to call the Auburn Police Department and report that.
Now, so far, Auburn police have not located any potential victims in this case who may have been dosed by this date rape liquid. However, like you just heard, this investigation is far from over. More charges and more people could be arrested in this case. Barbara?
And Elizabeth, what about Howard's status at Auburn University? How long did he work there?
We learned some new information today. An Auburn University spokesperson tells us Howard began working for Auburn University back in 2004. Now, right now, Auburn University is evaluating Howard's employment status in light of his arrest. Now, again, Howard will remain in federal custody as his case was bound over to a grand jury today. A potential trial could take place in 6 months. That's what we are told. And of course, we're going to keep you updated. For now, reporting live from your East Alabama newsroom, I'm Elizabeth White.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you.